Oh, it's pretty cranked music there. All right, welcome back. So in today's stream, kind of keeping along with.
Stand. Tanya set about destroying the last.
So this is called Dungeons 4.
Well, you know the rest. The absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it spent its time on debauched parties and... Wait a minute. The entire overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage. But all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field, the Dark Elf Talia.
Well, well.
Talia, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Tanos. This fact is important to note.
So much for family.
For this last remaining village of heroes was protected by none other than Tristan, foster son of Tanos and Talia's stepbrother.
Great. Family
This
feud.
proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating.
This is a nice artistic style. Kind of like comic style.
Talia, who had fully embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass. And so our story begins.
Is this a cross of something like Overlord? Pretty strange.
Seemed to be the perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance. The last mighty hero of the good race.
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
And with those familiar sounding words, Tristan charged into battle to the cheers of his men. The heroes of good had managed to capture some of the evil creatures. Nevertheless, it was more than questionable whether a few minor victories and a brilliant speech could do anything against the absolute evil's armies.
Yeah.
A storm of darkness and gloom descended, heralding the arrival of Talia, the absolute evil's general. This entrance not only panicked the defenders of good, but also seemed to strengthen the creatures of evil.
Hey, I'm back! Time to kick a little hero butt. Forward, creatures! Show me what you can do! Punch 'em smack dab in the mouth! Smash 'em in the face! Oh, and just as a precaution, get me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases! Ha-ha! If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there, too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha! Today is gonna be a good day.
Talia seemed to be very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the missions are nothing but a string of debauched victory celebrations, who knows?
What? Huh? Move camera? Select units. Okay, so welcome back everybody. So we're gonna try this new game that just released today on Xbox for Windows. This is called Dungeons 4.
Instincts took over at this point, something which wannabe pro gamers often refer to as auto-attack. Talia also remembered that she had a few skills that she could invoke whenever she felt like it.
Oh, right! Boom!
Ooh,
That's how it's
nice.
done.
Alright, so we're trying this new game today called Dungeons 4. It just released. It reminds me a little bit of a cross between Dungeon Siege, if anybody remembers that series, and the art style is a little reminiscent of Warcraft,
Talia's mighty storm once again stood
Warcraft
at her
3 in
disposal.
particular. A little bit of a action RPG kind of game. So we'll see what this game is all about. I really like the colors. It's nice and vivid. Wish it had an HDR mode. This would look gorgeous. But let's see where we go from here. Not sure what to expect. We're gonna jumping in a little bit blind here. Hope you guys enjoyed this preview and kind of gameplay impressions as much as I do. And we'll see how this game fares. Let's follow along, shall we? Right, rightio. Warrior.
Hasta la vista, hero boy.
666. Well, that's convenient. How about that? She does 666 damage to everybody. Is that Tristan? Nope. No loot?
Once again, Talia's fury descended to plunge the land into blackness.
What? Pretty cool that is. What is this? Ah, okay. So what is she doing? What? Move faster, please. Oh, priestess,
Someone actually cage
not
me,
princess.
coordinates? Ah, forget that. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Time to bust these things open, pulverize them, nuke them.
You have destroyed a cage. Talia had freed all the creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech? Sure. Creatures! Time to punch the do-gooders right in the kisser! Forward! Punch them in the face, kick them in the shins! Break
What?
their belt buckles so they trip on their pants!
That's
Yes.
funny.
Very inspiring.
And another one for the Grim Reaper. Or Grim Reaperess, I'm not picky.
Yeah. What are you doing, lady?
Talia had reached the center of battle. With another brilliant speech,
Oh.
she goaded her creatures on one more time.
Another speech? Oh. Ding dong, the hero's dead. Is that okay?
Honestly, I don't know if I can work with you like this. After Talia's words, the creatures surged forward and flocked to their linguistically under-talented leader, Old Light. But the defenses
Linguistically
on the left and right
under-talented.
flanks made progress impossible. Talia
That's
had to
funny.
destroy them in order to receive further support.
Okay, I think we're holding steady. What are we even doing? I can't really see. There's too much going on. Is this what mobile players feel? Huh.
The hero's left defensive flank could no longer withstand the breaching evil's creatures.
Right. Let's go.
Yippee-ki-yay, hero mucker!
Destroy the right rank. Okay. Flank. I
You
mean.
have lost a creature forever.
What? What creature have we lost forever? Unit selection.
The hero's defense collapsed on the right flank. The monstrous evil's creatures flocked to Talia.
Excellent. I can always use more cannon fodder. I mean, loyal subordinates.
Oops, that's all we got left? 4 guys? What? What's this? Right. Okay, well. Yeah. Select all, please. Oh. Anyway. Where's Tristan? It must be here. Right. Rainbow Land.
Talia, stepsister! You dare to show your face here after killing our foster father!
Yeah. Is that a trick question? You can see I'm here. Tanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself, hey, like father, like son.
You will pay for your deeds, sister. The light will
Oh.
protect me. Sister, turn from evil and come back to the side of good. See the power
Huh?
of light.
With these words, Tristan was bathed in a golden light that seemed to protect him. As
What?
if that were not troublesome enough, a number of magical portals opened at the same time.
Huh. As if this wasn't dragging on way too long already. Can't we just jump straight to the point where I greedily take over the world? Forward, creatures! Smash the portals! Flatten that magic junk! Pull the plug!
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
Oh, didn't you spout that same bullshit earlier? In exactly the same words.
No, Not at all. I am known for my brilliant speeches, wicked stepsister.
I seem to remember that whenever you were supposed to speak in front of the class, we had to get a mark.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful! Destroy the evil!
What? Break the portal? What are you doing? Okay.
All the magical portals have been destroyed.
Whoops.
And with them, Tristan's shield went up in smoke.
That's the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I was just about to kick my stepbrother's butt.
Sister, it doesn't have to end this way. Join me. Together we can still save the world.
Oh, can't you just die and spare us all the embarrassing melodrama?
Really don't know what's happening here.
Talia,
It's all a bit chaotic.
this isn't the end. We'll meet again.
With these words, Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself through it with the last of his strength. The portal closed again behind him.
Treachery, fraud, cheater! This was supposed to be my victory! And what the hell kind of glove is that anyway? Looks to me like game design forgot to balance the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech. It brought tears to my eyes too, however, not of emotion.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures had needed grand speeches. A few skulls to bash in, and the social calendar for the evening is filled.
Well, each to their own. But apparently, Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic glove still lay in the place where it was last used. It would seem that he had accidentally lost it.
Wonderful. This thing is just what I need. Très chic. I'll, just grab that right away.
And so our story begins.
Okay.
Tristan had managed to give Talia the slip, but she had been able to capture his magic glove. The Gauntlet of Finitude, a fabled artifact. Unfortunately, UI overlays don't work in cutscenes, so Talia couldn't read just exactly what the glove did.
Oh man, this game is heavy with satire.
Nevertheless, she
Infinity
proudly
Glove.
presented to the absolute evil in its form as the Dungeon Lord. And so misfortune took its course, because at the same time, Talia wanted to demonstrate how loudly she could snap her fingers.
Ooh.
But this snap, which would go down in the history books as the Dungeon Lord snap, unleashed horrific forces that were discharged into the Dungeon Lord himself.
Also seems a little bit of a crossover of Overlord game series.
The gauntlet had disappeared, and the Dungeon Lord lay dying. Viewers often began to cry at this point, because it made them think back to the last really good superhero movie.
Very much satire.
Talia mourned for about 5 seconds. Talia had shattered the realms of good and served them onto the absolute evil on a silver platter, while it had actually done nothing at all. So Talia now became the absolute ruler. She had no clue about how to rule, but more than made up for it with hubris and consistently ignoring glaring problems. In addition, she surrounded herself with a staff of incompetent advisors. What could possibly go wrong? 10 minutes later, Tristan had captured Talia, locked her in a cage, and put the armies of absolute evil to flight. And so the story ends. We'll tell you how the story continues in overpriced microtransaction bites. Oh, wait, wrong script. That's a different developer. Hang in there, I've almost got it. While Talia was ignominiously taken away, the unused essence of absolute evil continued to float through the ether. It wasn't about to admit defeat that easily, but for evil to triumph once again, it needed Talia back, for better or for worse. And so
Better or
the
for
swirling
worse.
essence of absolute evil set about commanding the perplexed-looking chaotic hordes and freeing Talia. Hammer time. Round 2. The essence of absolute evil held the horde together and rose to the challenge of vicious dwarven engineering.
Okay.
Tristan! Let me out of this damned cage, you stupid little good elf. Otherwise, I'll have a hard time wringing your scrawny neck. What the hell do you want from me anyway?
Talia, stepsister, your deplorable deeds must not go unpunished. You have slain our foster father Tanos, a blasphemous affront to our goddess, whom you, Stop Orloff, have also slain. But we will have plenty of time to argue on our journey. I am here for the stone. Brynhild, if you please.
You know you can, you little cutie. Oi! Go on, you lazy lot. Get that destroyer of worlds class hammer going.
Huh? Dwarves?
Talia had been captured. Only the bubbling around the place essence of absolute evil could save her. It was amusing to leave Talia in the clutches of her brother. But on the other hand, without her help, the shapeless evil would probably just roam the countryside as a disembodied something or other, and at best be hired for third-rate horror movies. Fortunately, a forgotten dungeon heart lying in the underground could quickly be reactivated. Together with the creatures of the Horde, it would be easy to smash the do-gooder heroes there to smithereens. The wafting evil had to get rid of that dwarven contraption on the overworld, as it posed a threat to the underground, and with it, the dungeon heart. It was
Dungeon
therefore
heart?
necessary to build a mighty dungeon,
What?
or rather,
What's
to
this
have one
hand?
built, because as a wafting essence, the disembodied evil could not do much itself.
What? Pick up something with the hand of terror and press right button to drop it. What are we picking up? What? What? Oh, we're designing a dungeon? What?
Oh,
What? I don't understand. Okay. Make a path. Ah. Snuzzle. His name is Snuzzle. What's this guy's name?
oh,
Oh. Snotlageddon. What's this? Little snots. Okay. What's the currency here? Gold. Treasury. Construction.
The gold-hungry evil had built
Nice.
a treasury. The meager amount that could be stored in the throne room was simply not even close to enough for a proper gold bath.
Cold bath. So what's this now? Build a gobbler farm. Huh? What's this? Okay, well, let's research this. What now? Okay, so let's build. Why not? No room may be built here. Don't understand. Now they will start to dig. Another gold vein. It's a lot of gold. Oh. What? Level 3. What's this? Horde creatures. Okay, let's build a gobbler farm. Here we go. It's food.
The gluttony-loving evil had built a gobbler farm. Here, delicious gobblers were raised to serve as food for the horde.
Haha. And now what? Build a hideout. Radio. By 6. Oh, turkeys. Gobbler. Right. Turkeys. That's hilarious.
The sheltering evil had built a hideout for the Horde's creatures. These could henceforth build themselves a place to rest there.
And what is this? A naga. Sinuous compatriots are highly valued. Healing. Okay. 1 orc.
The army-raising evil had recruited its first creature, a bit underwhelming considering that it was sitting on the throne of the gods a short time ago. But fresh starts are never easy. The evilest evil could use the Hand of Terror, not only to intervene, but also to lend its little snots the impetus they needed by giving them a spirited slap.
Payday.
Payday. What?
The lashing out evil had struck one of its creatures. It was not amused. Such acts were more likely to be successful when performed on little snots.
Oops.
The detestable evil had earned some delicious evilness. Excellent things could be done with it, such as exploring new stuff. However, first, a place had to be found where the evilness could be stored. The absolute evil quickly built a vault of evilness.
Vault of evilness.
How long is this stone thing going to take, lads? Snookums and I weren't planning on dying of old age here.
I sure hope not, because I have a whole different set of plans for just how you lot are gonna die here.
It's like base building, dungeon building. Raise an army, I suppose. And then you can summon them into battle. Interesting concept. Not quite what I expected going into this. I don't take damage. Okay, now we build.
Evil had built a vault of evilness. This allowed it to henceforth store evilness and use it.
Oi! No need to sit around being lazy when we could be picking up a little gold while we're here, eh? On you go, lads! Grab the nearest gold vein.
Sooner or later, the greedy dwarves would dig their way into the dungeon. The perfidious evil used a workshop to prepare traps to stop the gold-stealing dwarves in their tracks. Technological progress has almost always been a fine thing. Further research could not only make new units or rooms available, but also increase the maximum number of little snots or creatures. The hard work allowing evil had built a tinkerer's cave. Here, little snots could use the work units to make toolboxes, which were needed for the more extravagant dungeon accoutrements.
Why is the effectiveness of this low? 80%. Build a create a mat, build a spike trap. Rightio, how? Our research. What? Workshop. There's toolboxes. Research gnome. Okay. Where's gnome? This one? No. Oops. Research gnome. Oops, not yet. There we go. Oops, no gold left. 8 gobblers. Ah, 1 toolbox. Now can we make... build a spike trap. Three of them.
Ding dong! It's payday!
Hmm? It's not a lot of evilness. Toolboxes. Three. Okay, there we go. Ooh, nice. Who's gonna build this? What? Oh, I need a builder. Huh? Wait, what? Oh. Interesting. Looks a little bit like the Lego game series, Lego Batman and whatnot. Interesting game.
The cunning evil had placed the first
There we go.
traps. This would make it much harder for the greedy dwarves to steal the gold from the treasury or even destroy the dungeon heart itself.
Alright, what's next? Destroy the Destroyer of Worlds. Exit from the dungeon. Where's an exit from the dungeon? It's here? No. What?
Oi! Something dug into my little gold mine. Yeah! They had to shit it. Whose skulls are at best used as toilet paper
Oof.
holders in the lavatory.
He's got a fire,
Boys, tear this joint to the ground.
Dwarves had opened a passage into the dungeon. The little snots immediately executed Order 67, as they had been instructed to do by Talia in such a case, which meant
What?
that they ran through the dungeon with their arms flapping wildly.
Oh
At
man.
the same time, they opened the secret trap cache, so that the tricky evil could give the dwarves a very warm welcome.
Radio. Are we winning or losing? One dwarf is down, I think. Another dwarf, Bombardier.
Oi! Did you little honeybuds forget your little baby bottles? Or how did you manage to lose to a bunch of lousy orcs? We still have some reinforcements here. Reinforcements? Attack!
Obviously, the danger from the dwarves had not yet been neutralized. Luckily, the little snots had made a few traps in their spare time, and
Let's
they were
build
only
some more
too
creatures.
happy to make available to the all-consuming evil.
What? We're full? Faction researches. Okay. The dwarves are coming. Build more
The gold
traps.
vein is almost exhausted. The little snot's trap glittered and gleamed. One of your creatures has died. I'm sure you're shedding a tear right now as you hire the next 3. Later, you may also be able to resurrect these creatures.
What's
Bahaha.
one dead creature if it gets one closer to the goal of freeing me? Come on, free me already! you
Oh, no.
rotten maggots!
Build traps. We're working on it. Oof. Who's fighting the dwarves? Doing the healing, but who's fighting the dwarves? So many boxes. We'll build another slime trap here. Can we please get to work? Wait, did the dwarves get into our gold? No. We got them for now. Gonna need to build more traps. Why are they not building? Hello? Build. Destroy the Dwarven Great Hall. Where is that? This? Oh, wow. They have a bunch of warriors. Get to work, bro. There's the exit. Aha. Why are they not building? What's happening here? Eh? Ouch. Not again. These guys are relentless. Where is he going with these boxes? Oh. What? Why are these boxes floating around everywhere?
Your throne room is under attack.
Great. Can I do anything to these? Ooh.
One of your creatures has bit the dust.
Oh man. Can we build more? Not enough gold. Well then. What the hell are they doing in there? Come on, get to work.
Oh, oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes, get to work. Build.
Payday.
Oof, have we exhausted this gold vein? Oh man. Payday. Oh. Why are they not building? Oops. Get to work. Why are they not building? Oh boy, here comes another. Okay, well, I think we'll end it there. This is an interesting game. Not quite what I had expected. Not really my style of game. It's more like a dungeon defense kind of game with some action / RPG elements baked in. Interesting, unique genre. Interesting art style. The action combat is somewhat interesting, I suppose. But overall, I'm not sure that this is the type of game for me. But hope you guys enjoyed this look at Dungeons 4. I'm new to this series here, so it's nice to take a look at something different, something unique, something new. And thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next stream.